teenagers, how are you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, aka the only Miss Fair Fucker in this YouTube streets. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, my nigers, on the 16th of August, we're having our 4th masterclass. I do hope that I will see you get there. I'm sure there's a banner that will pull up. Go ahead and do the right thing. And I think I need to also address this. Guys, do you see, like, remember this wall used to be blue? I hired a guy to come do this. Can you believe, like, just one side? He used 2 buckets, like those small ones, and it still looks like this. Nigga can paint for each. So, yeah. It's a lesson. Get somebody that can paint, or you will waste your paint, people, and it still ain't going to look nice. So what I'm also going to then do is that I am going to, why did I lose my train of thought? Oh, I'm gonna buy another pack, and then I'll get someone that can paint, and then they can be able to paint this. But anyway, Nijas, let's go ahead and talk about bullies. 2 bullies, allegedly, through the grapevines, Minnie Ntuli's mother is also the biggest bully. Sakipa Ama files. Bakipa Ama files. Sushi Bubu Bakipa Ama files. Because what did I get tagged on this comment, right? So this is a comment that came from Minnie Ntuli's YouTube channel. Somebody commented to say, your mom is abusing teachers as a leader, to a point where my mom had to resign due to her unethical conduct. She's a bully, just as you are. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Sana. I almost lost my mom because of mental health issues that she never had before she worked in that school. I typed her resignation letter because her mental health comes first, and I wasn't willing to lose my mom over a toxic work environment, especially at her age. She's still recovering from the trauma she suffered from Minnie's mom's leadership. God will do his due diligence. Now, in case some of you guys do not know who's the Minnies they are talking about, they're talking about Minnie Ntuli. The same Minnie that assaulted London on national television, international Kelala, because if it's streaming on Showmax, I know some Americans will watch. I guess maybe that also depends on if it is streaming there. But these clips are being posted on TikTok and everything. This is worldwide, okay? Worldwide. Allegedly, she's not the only bully. Allegedly, she learned it from her mother. Her mother allegedly is a bully. And so the upsetness that she had when Londi asked who raised you, maybe, who knows, maybe she thought people knew that her mother is an alleged bully. And maybe that's why she got so upset. Because, let me tell you something, guys. Let me sip first. An apple does not fall too far from that tree. Most of the time. Most of the time. Most of the time. So, I don't know if she's going to go around beating everybody or pointing fingers to everybody that actually says, listen, we've heard that your mother is an alleged bully. So, what do you have to say about it? Are you going to now come and try to beat me up? Kasana, you can try. Let's see, you can try. But one thing that I'm going to also just go ahead and say about this whole situation is that, guys, London is one of the smartest women. Let me tell you, there was a scene on Real Housewives of Durban where she was sitting, right? And then Miss Minnie was talking, and then Ulondi was trying to say something. She was, you will keep quiet when I speak. And Londi was like, oh. So when they started that whole squabble, whatever was going on there, If I'm not too mistaken, I don't know if Londi poured water on her, but then she took like water and she poured on Londi, and Londi was like, "What's the lie?" What? And that time she was like, "Girl, come here, ngikubambe kancane." But I think Uri, her just sitting back and letting Minnie act like the fool that she is, in my opinion, because that's foolishness. But you knew the cameras that were there. In the words of the great Ntuli of Atlanta, did you see it anywhere? When the camera's rolling, boo, when they claimed that she actually choked somebody, and she was like, "Well, girl, even if I did it, I'm sure I was smart enough to do it off camera." Like, you knew those cameras were rolling, and you still acted a whole fool in a bucket. And allegedly, she gets it from her mama. Her mama is an alleged bully. Dear. Now, the other thing again that I'm gonna also go ahead and say is that I think bullies in workplaces, you need to deal with them. You need to deal with them. And at this point, you really don't know what people are going through in their own personal lives. As it is right now on TikTok, I saw a woman who unalived her manager that was working at McDonald's, and she claims that the manager had been bullying her. Before she actually took a pupium, I can't remember if it's a pupium or if she stabbed her, she was making TikTok videos about it to say that, this woman is abusing me, this woman is doing this woman is doing that, she sends me home early. I don't know if it was shifts or whatever, but I don't know if she also just has, mental health issues. I will never ever condone, somebody getting unalived. However, all I'm simply going to say is that just because you've been put in a place of power does not mean that you need to abuse people. Imagine this girl that typed there saying that she had to sign and write her mother's resignation letter because she saw she was losing her mother because of the mental health issues that she had due to Minnie's mom. And if anything that I have seen, a puppy will act like a dog, but the dog is vicious. So I think Minnie's mom might even be worse than this. If these are the stuff that Minnie can do on camera, I wonder what she does off camera. God, you must be brave. You must really be me. If you are able to showcase this for everybody to see, I wonder what are the stuff that she actually does that people can't see. I really ask myself. As it is now, as I said, in America, 6 children lost their mother, who was a manager, to a staff member or a co-worker because she felt that she was getting bullied. Now, I'm not saying that go out there and be on a rampage and just start, unaliving people. I'm simply saying that as long as you're in a position of power, always make sure that you are not going to abuse your power. With great power comes great responsibilities. God, you and your family are not escaping this. Allegedly, Minnie's mother is a huge bully there at school. She bullies teachers. Allegedly, to a point where they have to resign for their mental health sake. Owamie, talk to your mother, man. Now, enjoy, talk to yourself. I think you all need to just go for therapy, even carry your grandmother, because sometimes these things are hereditary. Something that generationals. Like, girl, and the way that people are so upset, everybody's just like, I want Minnie here. Come do that to me, and I'm just like, girl. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. From Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and congratulations to Lundy London for not acting a fool on television. Girl, you definitely you have won my respect. Hands down, you have my respect, because I'm just like, if it was me, I don't care if the cameras were rolling or not. I think it would have been a big issue. But doing that and letting her act a fool by herself, portray and show off how big of a bully she is by herself, you really did good. You really, really did good. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. From Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.